The night was darker than usual. Clouds swallowed the moon, and the narrow country road of Norfolk lay in complete silence. Only the crunch of gravel echoed under Daniel Cooper's boots as he made his way home from the village pub. The locals had warned him. "Don't take the marsh road at night," the bartender had whispered. "That's where the Black Shuck walks." Daniel had laughed it off. An old legend, nothing more. But as the air grew heavier and colder, his confidence began to slip. The mist rolled across the fields like ghostly fingers wrapping around his legs. Then he heard it, a low growl, deep, guttural, unmistakable. He froze. The sound came from behind him. Slowly, he turned. At first, there was nothing, only darkness. Then, two glowing red eyes emerged, floating in the mist. They were impossibly high off the ground, far larger than any normal dog. The Black Shuck. Daniel's heart pounded. His throat dried. Every story he had heard as a child came flooding back. The spectral dog that haunted the coastlines, the beast that appeared before death, the monster no one could outrun. The preacher stepped forward. Its black fur seemed to absorb the light. Its paws made no sound on the gravel, but its presence weighed down the air. The growl rose, vibrating in Daniel's chest. He ran. The road stretched endlessly before him, twisting through the marshes. His breath came in ragged gasps. Behind him, the sound of padded footsteps followed, steady, unhurried, as though the beast knew there was no escape. After what felt like hours, Daniel stumbled into the ruins of an abandoned chapel. Its roof was gone, its walls crumbling, but to Daniel it felt like sanctuary. He collapsed against the cold stone altar, his chest heaving. For a moment, all was silent. Then the air shifted. A shadow moved across the broken wall. Slowly, the beast stepped inside. Its body was massive, its eyes burning brighter than fire. As it advanced, Daniel noticed something chilling. The dog left no shadow of its own. He tried to speak, to beg, but his voice broke into a whisper. The Black Shuck stopped only a few feet away. It didn't attack. It didn't need to. It simply stared, its eyes locking onto his. And then, with a voice that was not a bark, not a growl, but something in between, it spoke inside his head. 3 nights. The words froze him more than any bite could. The beast vanished into the mist as suddenly as it had appeared, leaving Daniel trembling and alone. He staggered home, convincing himself it had been a dream, a drunken vision. But the words haunted him. 3 nights. On the first night, Daniel couldn't sleep. Every creak of the house, every whisper of the wind against the window, felt like claws scratching at his soul. He sat awake until dawn, half expecting the glowing eyes to appear outside his door. On the second night, things grew worse. Shadows moved where they shouldn't. His reflection in the mirror seemed delayed, as though someone else was standing behind his skin. The sound of distant howls echoed through the countryside, drawing closer each hour. On the third night, Daniel's door creaked open by itself. The house filled with the scent of wet fur and burning wood. His heart pounded as heavy footsteps echoed down the hall. The Black Shuck had come. Neighbors found the house in the morning. The front door stood wide open. The rooms were silent, untouched. But Daniel Cooper was gone. There was no blood, no sign of a struggle, just his boots, left neatly by the fireplace. And on the wall, scratched deep into the wood, were 2 words. "I warned you." The villagers shook their heads, muttering prayers. Another soul taken. Another reminder that some legends are not stories at all. And as the mist rolled over the fields once more, travelers swore they could see it. 2 burning red eyes watching from the shadows, waiting for the next victim. The Black Shuck walks still,